Hello, you're watching The Buzz here at WCTV with me, your host, Queen Banda. We do not know how strong we are until we get tested. Some believe that God does not give us anything that we cannot handle. Today's Buzz is a story of a mother who suffers a loss of her son. She is being tested, and she is rising up to the challenge through cherishing the memories she shared with her son. Please meet Teena Miranda of Onset. The story of Trey Miranda touched many. All over Wareham and Onset, and even on social media, #TreyStrong is shared in order to remember the brave young man who left us too soon after he lost his battle with cancer.
Yeah.
To you, what does that mean, Trey Strong?
Trey strong. Trey was strong. He fought.
Yes.
He never complained.
Yeah.
He would never complain. He just would go on with his day. You never hear him complain about anything. And he had five tumors. He never complained.
Trey suffered a stage 4 brain cancer. Mrs. Miranda says she and her son have been through this road before when Trey was 8 years old. He survived then, but still nothing about the experience they went through made the journey any less challenging the second time around.
He fought that, and what caused the glioblastomas that he had now was from the radiation when he was 8 years old.
Yeah.
He had 5 glioblastomas.
But when he was first diagnosed, when he fought that, they did tell you that that's it. The battle is over.
Yeah, he was 9 years.
Yeah. And you believed that the battle was over.
Yeah.
So when it came back, what went through your mind?
I thought I was dreaming. Like, nah, I can't be going through this again. Like, and it's hard. It's hard. I would never think it would come back.
Yeah.
And to be as bad as it was. Grade 4.
Yeah. Were you scared, or did you feel like, okay, we have been here before, we can get out of this?
I was hoping for a miracle because we knew what he had was terminal. It was, they were inoperable. So it was a fight. He fought.
Yeah.
He wanted to live. He fought.
Mrs. Miranda shares that the toughest part was not the sickness, but rather what the sickness was doing to her son.
Watching him get worse. He wouldn't complain, but I can tell. But he would never say it, but I could tell. And knowing that he's not going to be here, it's hard. I would never think I would lose any of my kids, ever.
Mrs. Miranda chooses not to remember her son as the cancer patient. Rather, she shares the wonderful stories of who her son really was, as a son, as a friend, and as a member in our community. Could you tell us how was Trey as a son?
Trey, funny. Oh, he was funny.
Yeah.
You could be down, and he would make you laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll crack jokes. He did. Oh, he was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was funny. He cared. He cared about everybody. And his friends, he would put his friends before himself. Always cared about everybody, his friends. He was very courageous. So, he liked sports, hanging with his friends, playing video games. Just a normal teenager.
As for earning her son's memory, Mrs. Miranda pays it forward, putting the needs of her community in front of her grief. Just weeks before the opening of schools, Mrs. Miranda used her time to buy and fundraise for schools' backpacks and supplies, making sure that each student is ready for the brand new year.
Trey always wanted to help people. And this is helping a lot of people. And how I came about doing this, I had wrote on Facebook, normally this time I would be school shopping for my son, buying his backpack, school supplies, and my son's not here. I can't do that. So maybe I'll buy a few backpacks and help some kids out, just buy it myself, and end up being this big community thing, and everybody dropping off stuff, and the whole community just buying stuff, dropping it, and helping.
Regarding closure from losing a child, Mrs. Miranda had this to say.
It's basically you don't get out of it. It's just what are you going to do to help yourself? As long as I keep myself busy, I'm okay. It's when I'm sitting here doing nothing, I start thinking. And I don't want to think too much. I want to keep myself busy.
What do you think of?
My son, if he was here right now, think of him every day. If I try to keep busy every day.
Even though Trey is not physically with us, Mrs. Miranda still feels her son's presence around her, guiding and holding her hand to remind her that she is not alone.
I went to work today, and I haven't been to work since November, and the teachers took all the name tags off the back of the kids' chairs. And I sit, and all the chairs were stacked up, but one chair was sitting on the table. And I just happened to look up, and it said Trey. And Trey would come to my school every other day. He did school to work there. I smiled and said he's letting me know he's at work with me, and he's okay, that he's at work with me.
Trey Strong movement is still very much active. For more information, please visit Trey Strong page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching The Buzz with me, your host, Queen Banda. Have a wonderful day.